I'd like to welcome everybody to the stream. Just a few minutes here. We'll get events started to kick off in about 15, 16 minutes. These guys are going to qualify, and we'll get the opening sessions going here. Meanwhile, sit back and enjoy the happy half-hour practice here. Another, like I said, 15 minutes. Bringing some new additions to the stream this week. We've got some got the webcams for some of the drivers. A couple of the drivers are testing it out this week, so we'll have a webcam for Daryl Fox occasionally. We'll have a webcam as well for Barry Sanders. And as we figure this out and how it's going to work out, we'll see if we can start adding some drivers. Doing a quick test of a couple of the drivers that are logged in and seeing how this looks. Happy with it. We'll be down for Wave from Daryl. Ready? Okay, I'm happy that's going to work out for him. Did you see it? What did you think? What? Did you see it? What did you think? I knew it was you. Just about a minute left here of the practice before these guys take to qualifying. Got a brand new premiere video coming out tonight. Drop here for everybody to see in just a few minutes here. Series League owner Barry Sanders, of course, to enjoy. All right, these guys are going to get to qualify. As they do, let us go ahead and proceed with our new intro.
You can't tell me the deck is stacked. You can't whisper behind my back. You can't show me how the odds are up against me all day long. But I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more fear in my eyes. Oh, now I'm rising, and you can't bring me down. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie 'em to the ground. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at and turn it back around. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me. All the blood, sweat, and sacrifice. Oh, I paid the dearest price. There no shortcuts here for destiny. I'll take the long way proud. Oh, I know what I've earned, and now it's my turn. Lighting the fuse, let it burn. My time is rising, and you can't bring me down. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie 'em to the ground. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at and turn it back around. Can't stop me. Can't stop me now. No, 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 you can't stop me now.
Welcome to Throttle Up TV. As we get set to take the guys are going to qualify, we'll go ahead and look at points as of race 4. Barrett Coffee is our leader with 171. Ted Sullivan in second, Steve Dadaris in third, Wes Dobbs in fourth, David Love in the fifth position, Barry Sanders in the sixth position. Tied for seventh is David Heichel and Derek Jacobs. In the ninth position is going to be Jeffrey Oakes. 10th is Justin Cope. Hunter Carmichael in the 11th position. Joe Wooer in 12th. 13th is Chris Cloud. 14th is Daryl Klotz. 15th is Alan Henson, sliding back after off week and should be back tonight. Excited to see him back on the track. The 16th position, Brian Tarnowski. David Regal, Aaron Matthews in the 18th position. Don Warren and Warren Young are going to be tied up for the 19th. 21st position is going to be Keith Miller. Ben Harp in 22nd. Sammy Davis in 23rd. 24th, Roger Buff. 25th, Darren Mills. 26th is tied up for Andrew Layton and Garrett Phillips. 28th, Mitch Smith. 29th is tied up for Bob Nestor and Shane Pittman. 31st position is Mark Cook. 32nd, Raymond Root. Jeff O'Rourke in 33rd, Garrett Hess in 34th, Robert Tracy and Brian Britt tied up for the 35th position, Mike Skinner in 37th, Mark Holyfield in 38th, 39th is Alan Carpenter in for one or two races so far. Paul Regini in 41, 40th, and excuse me, 41 is Lorne Jones. Special thanks to our sponsors, RS Button Boxes. Button Boxes for your sim racing needs on Facebook and rsbuttonboxes.com. All about sheet metal for your sheet metal needs, and Hickory Harbor Designs for all your wood burning and wood engraving needs. Find them on Texas Motor Speedway tonight. See if we can get a look at race info. 1.49 mile track, 1.46 mile here track, just under a half a mile for us tonight. It's going to be 167 laps, 250 miles for the Moonshiners Racing League. They're going to have stages at lap 40 and lap 80, and I always get confused, so we're going to clear that up now. It will be on 41 when they throw the green 10th cross line for my screen. 66 degrees at air temp, and the track temperature looks like it's about 85 degrees after practice. Take a look at qualifying as they stand. Looks like Sullivan's going to be in the first position. We have 17 cars up, so we'll give these guys their 3 to 4 minutes here to get qualified out and see if we can grab our pole sitter for a quick word before they go green. Looking like Chad Sullivan with some time here. 29.66. It will. I don't want to be wrong at the last minute. Somebody does that second lap here, but I don't see any more on the track. So yes, that Sullivan's going to be our pole sitter for the evening. Oh, I see Benjamin Harp on the track. We'll hang just for another minute here before we name Chad the pole sitter here. Alrighty then, Chad Sullivan's going to be the pole sitter here. Let me see if I can grab Chad for a quick interview. Real quick here.
Go.
Chad.
I'm going to go on go. You go on three.
Chad.
And it should be perfect. You'll be able to dip down right behind me. Hopefully that'll pull Wes up there also.
Hey, shit, Chad. I accidentally pulled you up here in the booth with me, bud. Sorry about that. Anyways, on the pole tonight here, bud.
Yes, sir. Just got a smooth lap in there somehow or another. Just didn't have any. I hadn't ran that in practice, so I was happy to see that put up. Happy the team run the three of us in the top four, which that's pretty good. So looking forward to tonight.
Awesome, bud. Well, I'm going to put you back down into your race booth there. Sorry about that, and I got to get a better system for that, so we'll work that out for next week there.
Gotcha. No problem, man. No problem at all.
Good luck tonight, and give them hell.
Thank you.
Well, that was my mistake on pulling Chad in there during his team speak, so I apologize to Chad and his team for that. As these guys get set to qualify here, we're trying to get the best look that we can as these guys line it up here tonight. Chad Sullivan's going to be on the pole, Alan Henson on outside. Jeffrey Oakes is going to be in the third position, Wes Dobbs on fourth position. Aaron Matthews and Michael Skinner is going to be in row 3. Barrett Coffey and Daryl Klotz in row 4. Barry Sanders and Lauren Jones in row 5. Justin Cope and Hunter Carmichael in row 6. Mark Cook and Joe Weaver in row 7. Bob Nestor and Mark Holyfield in row 8. Steve Didaris and David Regal are going to be starting in the 17th and 18th. Chris Claude and Sam Davis in the 18th and 19th. Benjamin Harp in the 20th position. The 21st position. Paul Region in the 22nd position. 23rd is going to be Andrew Layton. 24th will be Derek Jacobs. And Aaron Matthews is going to start at the field with us. Pace car is going to be off. Chad Sullivan will lead them to the line this time. Bye.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag will fly, and they will be off. Like Chad Sullivan will bring him around for the first lap, and will be the second car on that one. Jeffrey Oates up in the third position here as he started tonight. Michael Skinner, the big mover early on, they're up 4 positions, fighting into the 5th spot. Daryl Flotz up in hot seat 6th position, up 2 spots from where he started. Beautiful sound of these engines as they roll around at the Speedway tonight. 5 sets of tires, no fast repairs in this race. They get settled away here. We're just kind of watching them pick off their preferred lines. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of pushing and shoving going on, but it looks like there's a little action up front as Mike Skinner just went around Chad Sullivan for the lead. Mike Skinner will lead this one. It's like the top 15 have pretty much broken away. It's going to be Michael Skinner, Chad Sullivan, Alan Henson, Jeffrey Oates, Wes Dobbs, Barry Sanders Jr., Daryl Fox, Justin Cope, Mark Cook, Barrett Coffey, Bob Nestor, Hunter Carmichael, Warren Jones, Steve Dadaris as they pass.
Caution is out.
Oh boy, there's a lot of toy race cars right there. I have no idea exactly what caused this. But I imagine I'm going to have to go back here. were checking up far before that. So I'm seeing this. That could have been part of the cause there, but to be honest with you, until I've been able to go back and play the race itself, find out. Warren Young, let's go, Rack House. What's up, Warren? Hope you're feeling all right, man. Never good when we see smoke on the racetrack, and that's exactly what we saw here to bring out the caution. Unfortunately, there's a few cars involved there. West Dobbs on pit road. Barrett Coffee looks like down the road. Barry Sanders down the pit road with a toilet paper. Carmichael got a tore up car. Chad Sullivan pit road as well. Al Henson, Mark Holyfield, Aaron Matthews. Well, I hate to see cautions come out anytime. Definitely hate to see a lot of Toro race cars in the mix. Discord. Yeah, as they line them back up this time, it's going to be Mike Skinner on the inside row there. It's going to be Daryl Potts on the other D. Great to see Daryl so far in this race here. Lauren Jones representing the Backhouse Racing. Lauren Jones up here in the third position. Steve Dadaris, Joe Wooer, Paul Regini, and Daniel Heichels, David Regal, Benjamin Hart, Todd Nestor. Top 10 is participant. Mark Cookson is pitting 11th. Derek Jacobs, Barrett Coffee, Chris Claude, Sammy Davis, Jeffrey Oakes, Andrew Layton, Barry Sanders back out there, and Carmichael. Justin Cope.
Green flag, green flag.
Pace car's in. Skinner's not going to waste the time jumping right out there. Dale's going to claim his spot and place there. Go on to turn 2. Oh, there's going to be another wreck here. Oh, they might stay green. I see what was happening there.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Caution's going to come back out here. Not sure what it's. That's what caused the yellow flag, but that's not what caused the flag. What we saw. Caution that flag in. You guys get sorted back out here. Had a real fast car. Yeah, it was a heck of a wreck there, bud. You guys had quite a few race cars got tore up in that one, bud. Not good, but. See how Daryl's doing here. Pull up Daryl's cam and see it. Yeah. There's Daryl. See Daryl here taking his pace laps. Concentration on this, especially this track. Looks like we've got another number in here too. I'm not quite sure who we've got here. Oh. Barry Sanders out here as well. Barry had a rough night. See if we can get Barry in the booth here. Hey Barry, it's Matt up here in the booth. Got a copy on you?
Buddy, what's going on?
Hey man, tough break there. It looks like they stacked up pretty hard.
Yeah, didn't have nowhere to go. I thought I was getting through it, going down in the grass. Still caught the behind of Wes. I think so. I got into it. Couldn't really tell, but unfortunately, we got a little bit of damage. I got it all fixed on pit road. So hopefully we got a little bit of speed left in this thing. see where it goes.
Yeah, tough when that happens, man. But fortunately, you still got some wheels on her, so
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna try to make the best out of it and see what happens here. It's still a long way to go, so hopefully we can get a good points day out of it and see where we end up at the end of the day.
well, there you go, brother. I'll let you get back to it. Wanted to get a quick talk with you, see what you were looking at there. So,
I'm looking at a lot of cars in front of me now, so we'll see what we can do with them.
alrighty then, brother. Good luck to you.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Barry Sanders there, and number 25, Yee. Having a look at what he's doing there. Tough night for Barry, but tough breaks all around here. Duke had a rough night. He looks like he might be out, unfortunately. Still getting damaged. Buried, yep. Looks like. Spinner's going to lead him to the green flag. Back him up a little bit. Spinner, Klotz, Eugene, Steve Dadaris up there in the third position. Paul Regini and Joe Weaver going to round out the top five. Hey, bud, not sure if you can hear me, but who have I got here? He muted his mic over. I just don't know who it was, so that's my take on that one. But Sammy Davis and Barry Sanders, Justin Cope, Hunter Carmichael, Andrew Layton, Benjamin Harpier all in this second group back. It was almost a night and day difference when I hung up from the Discord video on the stream. Andrew Layton in the number 84 here, up 14 positions in the top 10 right now as we roll across the line in lap 28 here. I hate talking about how many laps we are because it seems like the last 2 times I've said that we've got out of caution. So 12 more laps here till we get to the stage break. The first stage will be at lap 40, and then we'll let these guys reset with a fresh tank of fuel and 4 fresh tires. At the top 10 stage points here. We go out front here to our current leader, Daryl Clark. Who has passed Michael Skinner for the lead. Rockin representing Texas, or excuse me. Skinner's going to slide back on the inside of him there. Looks like Mark Cook's going to look in there as well. Joe Weaver, but it's early on here, so. Get Rackhouse racing some points up here. Boy, these guys from about 5th, 6th, 7th, or excuse me, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th position were about 2 wide stacked up back there. Three or four of them racing for those stage points back there. They're awarded to the top 10 finishers of each stage. Andrew Layton's on the bubble back there. Each position will gain an extra point starting with, I believe it's 10 for the stage, so it'll be 10 points for the winner and 1 point down for each back. Mark Cook's looking to the inside of the Potts climbed back up into the 4th position there. Good to see he didn't drop back too many spots there after he was in the lead for a couple laps. Keep on pushing. There's Justin Cope up there in the 6th position, up 5 spots. Big mover though, Sammy Davis. Joe Weaver, 11 positions, 12 positions now as he slips into the 2nd spot. Sam's going to climb his way back up as they're coming to lap 40 this time around to the sixth position. He was so many laps ago there with the incident. First caution of the night came out. So we were all over the back door. Michael Skinner there's.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
So that's going to be your stage for the first stage. Is going to be Michael Skinner, Joe Weaver, Mark Cook, Daryl Klotz, Justin Cope in the 5th position, Barry Sanders 6th, Steve Didaris, Sammy Davis, Paul Ridgely, and Andrew Layton is going to be our 10th car for the stage. All right, little research here, and I figured out who our extra camera is for. If we can get a screen where we can actually see these guys on pit road. Our extra camera is going to be the 88. The 88 of David Regal. Have some lag going on. The race off of pit road will be Joe Weaver, Daryl Klotz up 2 spots in pit road, off the pit road there. Justin Cope, Barry Sanders up a couple spots in the 4th position. Wow, Rackhouse really getting off pit roads. Michael Skinner is going to be 5th. Steve Didaris, Sam Davis, Paul Regini, Andrew Layton is going to gain a spot there, and Benjamin Harp's going to. Hunter Carmichael, David Regal back in the 12th position there. Mark Cook, Chris Cloud, and Derek Jacobs. Looks like Coffee would have been our lap car, maybe a first car lap down, so he might have stayed out for the lucky dog. I unfortunately don't get the privilege information on that one. Need to find a way to find that information. Put that in there. I'm talking to myself. Hopefully it was just like the road from it. Like it smoothed back out for me here. So David Regal in the 88 car supplying us with one of tonight's in-car driver cams, or in-sim driver cams. Get a look at David Regal's car here. David, as he runs right now, we'll get him pulled back up when we get some action. We'll get these cams in use. Nice to see some drivers doing it. So thank you, David, for getting on that program with us. Go up here to Mr. Fox. Excited to see Daryl up in the running this weekend. Here this week, it's good to see. Great, thumbs up, buddy. If you keep on grinding, you're doing a heck of a job. We'll let you get back to racing. I don't want to crash your stream, and I don't want to crash mine. Not mistaken, looks like the lights are off on the pace car.
Green flag, green flag.
It's like that inside row is going to take right off. .25 looks like he's trying to get. Oh, Darrow goes off the track. He holds on to it though. Looks like they're going to stay green here. Not sure what happened to Darrow there coming out of the corner. Not sure at all. Let's see if we can get a. Looks like he just might have got a little bit loose on those new tires. It's really hard to say. That's a shame to see. Hopefully he can work his way back up here. He's definitely had a race car. Hopefully that grass didn't do too much of damage to him tonight. Concentration on Mr. Sanders as he currently runs in the 6th position. Joe, we were working on Michael Skinner again. Backup. Still running 1 and 2. Justin Cope in the 3rd position. Sammy Davis, Barry Sanders Jr. up in the 5th position there. As we rode along with him, we saw him slide into the 5th position. Paul Reacheny, Andrew Layton up a couple more spots in the 7th spot there. Steve Dadaris, 9th position. Dave Regal in the 10th position. 11th position, Hunter Carmichael. Benjamin Harp in the 12th position. Jeffrey Oaks in the 13th spot. 14th is Chris Claude. 15th is going to be the Darryl Foss, Hunter Carmichael, Barrett Coffey, Lauren Jones, Wes Dobbs, Aaron Matthews. I believe the 21 car still running. Yep. 21 car still running. They're all still running. Yep. Dave Regal's up into the 10th position. He's up 8 spots tonight as he runs where he started in the 8 car there. He works his way around the lap car, and you see some of these guys out here running these lap cars with no hoods and their tires all exposed. Their team points, and they're out there getting them just by completing the race. There's points all the way around down the line here for these guys. Sammy Davis up into the 3rd position here, 54 car. Paul right there on his back door. We got Paul listed as, no, excuse me, that must be. Yeah, that's the double over. I have him listed as the 00, but the 34 of Paul Regan. So sorry about the number confusion here on my end. Standards damaged race car and all is going to find himself here in the 5th position as we run. Coming across the line last time by a lap 61. 20 laps to go till the next stage break. Hey, I'd like to thank everybody for being here tonight. Everybody, you guys all helpful in every way, being in the chat and watching. And just like to thank you all on my behalf from Throttle Up TV. I had the camera set to the most exciting tonight just to see where I could maybe grab some other participants, and Mr. Sanders seems to be on the hot streak here. Damaged race car or not, he seems to be making it work. Another hard charger right behind him in the 34 car. Paul Regini up 17 positions. Andrew Layton as well up 17 positions tonight. These guys are the hard chargers, lead that for sure. Even with the damaged race cars, we got to keep in mind. Weaver and Skinner's crossing the line right now. Looks like they're starting to catch some lap traffic again. This next pack here, let's see if we can figure out who the end of it is. Sorting it out 3 and 4 wide as the lap cars slide up the track and let the lead lap guys by. Out there getting their laps. Let's show these guys here real quick. Barrett Coffey in that 4 car, the Busch 4 car. Last week's winner and our points leader all tore up, but out there getting points for New 10 Flow Racing. Lauren Jones as well. Looks like he's slow. Wes Dobbs out there counting down laps. Aaron Matthews out there with a torn up race car. Hunter Carmichael out. Chad Sullivan with a damaged race car out there getting the points. Barbara Nestor out. Alan Hinson looks like he's back on pit lane getting some more work done on that thing. Mark Holyfield down there getting some work done. And John Smith is going to be out as we run. Waits for the field to come back by as the camera picks him up here. Give you a quick rundown of the field. Mike Skinner, Joe Weaver, Justin Cope, Barry Sanders in the 4th position, Sammy Davis rounding up the top 5. Andrew Layton up a couple more into the 6th position. Paul Regini in the 8th position. David Regal, one of our cam drivers, in the 9th position, and 10th position would be Mark Cook. Daryl Klotz has found himself back up into the 11th spot after a little incident on just after the restart there, working with one of his teammates, Aaron Matthews. Daryl Klotz with a heck of a performance early on tonight. Little trouble as he gets that sorted back out. Still plenty ways to go. Sanders going to look to the inside on the 59 there. See about picking himself up one more spot. 74, 75 to go this time around. Looks like the 59's a bit faster on the straightaway though. Use that lap car at a little bit of a draft advantage. Mark, no worries about it, brother. That's why it's racing. It happens. Happens to the best of us. And the worst of us. Happens to all of us. I'm usually the one that falls, so don't worry there. Sanders all over the back of that 29 car. That seems to be the battle that the camera wants to pick for the excitement here, is the battle it out for third place. Going Skinner down there. Don't know that I have Mike in the Discord here to grab for an interview. Well, looks like we just had a car lose an engine there. Not quite sure who that is. Looks like that's going to be the poor Barrett Coffee coming down the exit ramp. Looks like he might have lost his motor. I'm going to guess by the amount of smoke there, he's just coasting her back to pit road, keeping it up. Involved early on, and they're going to race it out here as we get.
Alright, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Skinner going to be your stage winner there. Joe Weaver in second. Justin Cope, Barry Sanders up into the fourth there for the stage points. Sammy Davis, Andrew Layton, Paul Regini, Steve Dadaris, David Regal, Mark Cook is going to be your top 10. Daryl Fox just outside that top 10. This is going to give these boys a chance to get these things pour fresh tires, pump them full of gas, and see what they can do to run this thing till the end here. Let's see if we can grab Daryl here. We haven't talked to Daryl yet, so I'll see if I can grab Daryl and get him up here in the booth real quick. Hey, Daryl, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy? Hey, buddy, what happened on that restart? Looks like you had a little trouble there. It got a little loose. Sure.
And then it was for the front ride of the day right there. I was scared to death I was going to come back on the track. I'm glad I could get it straightened back out.
Yeah, I was quite surprised that I know it's quite hard to do, so I was quite surprised to see you get it straightened out. I know I've been across that front yard a couple times myself, and it didn't end so well.
I was like, please don't spin, please don't spin, please don't spin. I don't want to get in front of everybody.
Yeah.
So God was looking down on me there a little bit.
Yeah, we'll take that. So you think you got enough race car to get her back up front there?
Oh, I definitely do. If I can just hit my marks and do what I need to do, top 5 would definitely be doable. I think I got that good of a car. The guys at Rack House, they're stupendous at helping the new guy out on getting the car set up right and doing a little bit of tire pressure here and a little tire pressure there, and it's a really comfortable car. 4 is just the only little question mark, so I just got to make sure and be ready for it. I don't know if the sun's out longer, if that's just catching that corner a little bit, but we'll be all right.
Sure, buddy. All right, well, I'm gonna let you get back to it here, get you back focused. I wanted to thank you for being one of the car cam guys, and we're gonna use that and take advantage of it here.
My pleasure. Glad I could do it.
Absolutely. I'm gonna let you go. Get back there and give him heck. Daryl Klotz, thank you very much for being there, and gonna let him get situated back so he get his restart without too much problem. The sun's starting to go down, and he might be right on that. There might be some sun change. The track is dynamic here, and you will see some track changes as this goes. Sun changes everything. Yeah.
Green flag, green flag.
Joe's finally going to step out there and get him one across the stripe over Skinner. Skinner with a dominating performance tonight. He's been out there. He's led. Excuse me, that data has gone. I do not know how many laps. He's led quite a few laps tonight. I can tell you he does have a car because he is closing on those guys a little bit here as we go. Back out front here, Joe Weaver's stepped away from Skinner just a little bit as he has every lap out of the tryover. Skinner's going to step to the inside this time. Take that line down into turn 3 and complete the pass. Layden up into 4th position, Barry Sanders in 5th. Jamie Davis as they work around the lap car of Chad Sullivan. Chad, our pole sitter tonight, unfortunately, he's out there just picking off laps, trying to keep his team in the points. Next week we'll have a points round out so that we can talk about that in chat as well for the teams. While they run, I will see if I can get a team standing for the camera. Most exciting here, Sanders up into the 4th position, 5th position, excuse me. Layton's starting to work on the back of that 59 car. Current points, team points, new 10 flow racing, Grim Reaper Racing in 2nd place, Rebel Racing in 3rd, Joe Gibbs Racing in 4th, Rack House down in the 5th position, Sim Performance Racing in 6th, Yellowstone Racing in 7th, and DJ Racing is in 8th position. So that way we do have a quick talk on the points, the team points. Sanders up into the 4th spot there around Cope. .16 car down on pit road. I'm not sure who that is. That's going to be Jones off. That's going to be Jones down pit road. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked there trying to. 96 in the 20 car, exchanging first and second place again. Last time around, have it scored now as Joe Weaver is out front. It looks like Skinner catches him at the turn 3 and 4 about every time. A little bit of a blink there on Skinner. Lap 100. Lap 101 completed that time. That's going to leave him 60 to go. See Cook on pit lane. Making it look easy as they rattle off the laps here. I was wondering if Skinner was going to pop back up there. He was disappeared for just a minute. Hope he doesn't lose connection. He's had a great car tonight, and generally when you see cars like that blinking, they end up having a connection issue and losing out. But fortunately, he's managed to hang on here. Hopefully, it's just a glitch. And Leighton up into the third position now. Good to see Andrew out there running strong. He's had a couple of mishaps early on in his season here with the Moonshiners. Not quite some of the best races for him. Sanders in fourth with
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
damage, and caution will be out. Caution is out. Let's see if we can figure out what happened there. Oh, looks like it might be the 88 of David Regal. Oh, that's a shame. Who was that? That was the 23, I believe, of... Tough break for David there. Hopefully it's not too tore up and he can get some... I was trying to figure out who else was involved with that there. All the leaders are going to come down pit road this time around. Pit road's quite a busy place, and I think this is where I'm having my lags at, so... Looks like Skinner's going to be. We were off there. Leighton's going to keep his third position. Barry Sanders is going to keep his position. Pope's going to slide up a couple there into the fifth spot. Nope. Sorry, he was already there. Sammy Davis, Daryl Klotz in seventh position. Jeffrey Oaks, Steve Dadaris, Chris Cloud out of there. Derek Jacobs, Paul Regini. David on his making his way out on pit road. A shame for David there. Layton's gonna jump down pit road. Nice surprise there. Sanders is gonna slide up into the third spot there. He'll take that one. Justin Cope in fourth. Klotz back into the fifth. Top five there for Mr. Klotz in the Tier Y 99 Chevrolet Camaro. Good to see some rack house racing up here in the front tonight. Good to see a mix of drivers. Michael Skinner here. So we were curious as to what was up with Andrew's car there as he makes his way back off of pit road. Maybe a last second adjustment, I guess, possibly. Go for a driver cam restart for Mr. Sanders here.
Green, green, green.
Sanders got to be patient and accept that third position and not cause a pushing issue at this point, I imagine. You see the concentration and focus on Sanders here. Goes into turn one. Mr. Klotz up into the third spot here. I don't know who's in that car, whose that car is. That is 1-4 Alt race car there. All these cars are tore up. It looks like they've been racing at Bristol. I'm not even going to kid around there. That's funny. But David Regal slides up and gets it up into the 7th, 8th position there. Chris Claude in the 7th position. Jeffrey Oakes in the 6th position. Working backwards here, Daryl Klotz in the 5th position. Justin Cope in 4th. Barry Sanders in 3rd. Joe Weaver in 2nd. Working on Mike Skinner there, who's lap 113 here, is going to lead another lap. Chris Clark here in the number 10 Toyota in the 8th position. We haven't talked much about Chris. Chris coming to us from Fairview, Tennessee, driving. I think Chris was the winner of the first one. We haven't seen much. Maybe he wasn't. No, that wasn't Chris. I apologize for that. That was wrong. Too much. Dave Regal and Joe Gibbs Racing. Watching the 54 and the 84 here battle it out. Steve Dadaris in the 31 there. Some sharp white wheels. Oh, there's going to be a wreck. Car into the wall, outside wall. They're going to hold it together. He's going to stay low. That's going to be the 12 of Jeffrey Oakes as he slides it down into pit road. Tough break for Oakes as he's down on pit road. We're gonna keep watching here and see what he does. He's just got some damage, or if he's gonna get some tires. He's down there a minute. Potts up another position into the 4th spot. Three rack house cars right there, the 5, the 25, and the 99. Justin Cope's in the 5th position. Andrew Layton slipped back a couple spots now into the 6th spot. Steve Dadaris in 7th. Sam Davis finding himself in the 8th position. Paul Regini in 9th. And David Regal in 10th position after his wreck just a few laps ago. He's found his way back to the top 10. Good job for David. Everybody watching, more than welcome to please follow, like, subscribe, share the stream. Everything does help that out as we come across the stripe here. 124 laps in the books. Benjamin Harp out there still getting points for his team. He's still on the lead lap. Harp is. Oaks is back off pit road. No, Oaks is still on pit road. That was a pretty hard crash into the wall there. It's unfortunate that he didn't catch a caution on that one, but it seems like he had a fair amount of damage. He's been sitting there a minute. Michael Skinner and Joe Weaver have checked right out. They got a 1.5 second lead over Barry Sanders in the third position. The fifth 5 car there, Aaron Matthews, is going to be a lap down. He's going to be actually a few laps down. Oaks is finally back off the pit road. A couple laps down after that. Skinner and Weaver have stretched out their lead almost another 1/2 second now. Regal. Well, they got the 5 and the. Looks like the 5 and the 25 and the 99 have started to close in on the leaders just a little bit. Joe out there leading quite a few laps now. Skinner, Sanders, Darrell, Andrew Layton back there in the 5th position still, hanging on. Steve Dadaris. Teammates battle it out here on the battle cam. 24 to go here. Texas Motor Speedway as Joe Weaver leads them over Mike Skinner. Another dominating car tonight. The 96 Mike Skinner. Barry Sanders Jr. is going to be in our third place car. Daryl Potts will be our fourth place car. Andrew Layton's going to be the fifth place car. Steve Dadar, Sam Davis, Paul Region, David Regal. Derek Jacobs going to round out the top 10. Sorry about that. I had a quick spam bot on my YouTube I had to deal with. Scream Labs, thank you very much for taking care of that one. See if Skinner saved enough for him back there. Going to be hard to say. David Regal there's still on the lead lap, hanging on their top 10 for him, looking like in the 9th position. Started the 18th position, so he's up quite a few spots from where he started. That'd be a great finish for him in this position. Skinner in the 96 still working the back of the door of Joe Weaver. Doesn't look like he's got quite enough to catch him. Joe Weaver's got a really fast race car here when it comes to the turns 3 and 4. I've watched this 20 car pull on him in 3 and 4. Skinner's going to look low. And Weaver just gets that run out of 4, like off that bottom chute right there. Oh yeah, we got Barry Sanders in the 3rd position. Darryl Klotz in the 4th position. Skinner's gonna go around Weaver. He's gonna look to the inside. Skinner's gonna score that one as the leader. 12 to go here as the 1 and 2 position is really starting to heat up. '96 is looking on that low line, but the 20 car is not giving an inch. He was going to have to back that corner up just a little bit, but he's going to be fast out of 4. That's going to allow the 96 car, it's going to go around him. Catching some lap traffic too, so here's the real question at hand. Will the lap traffic play any role into this? Communication's everything, so I'm sure that they're communicating that with these guys. Battle for 10th place here. We've got Justin Cope, Derek Jacobs, Chris Claudinet, and we've also got 31 of Steve Dadaris into the mix there. Bill's going to hang hard in the back of Mike Skinner's bumper that time. Let's see what he's got for him in turn 4 here. Doesn't quite have enough to get to the back door that time. 7 to go. Weaver's going to be back out front. I missed the pass on that one, but he's going to be back out front with 5 to go. Skinner's going to use that lap car to try to get a little bit of a draft. Could be enough to get into the back of the 20 car. But it's not enough to set up a pass. 4 to go after this time. Top 10 is going to be this. It's Bill Weaver, Mike Skinner, Barry Sanders Jr., Daryl Klotz, Andrew Layton, Steve Didaris, Paul Regini, Sammy Davis, David Regal in the 9th position, and Derek Jacobs will be in the top 10. Skinner's going to go back to the inside this time around, and would have scored that. Skinner. 3 to go. It's the 96 on the inside, the 20 on the outside. They're back and forth. Sanders, 1.3 seconds back. Doesn't seem to have a horse in this particular race. Skinner's going to slide him around this time. Two to go. Weaver's looking on the high side. He's got enough to get to the back of Skinner. He's going to go on the grass. White flag's going to be in the air. It's the 96. He's going to pull away from Weaver just a little bit there. You see him dive down in trying to break that draft, give Weaver no chance because he knows Weaver is really fast coming out of 4 here. There's just not enough time. There's just not enough time. And Skinner is going to be your winner. Bill Weaver. Barry Sanders going to get a top. Daryl Klotz, top 5 for Daryl. Andrew Layton in the 5th position. Steve Didaris, Paul Regency, David Regal, and Derek Jacobs is going to round up your top 10. Oh, it's a nice job for Skinner. I'm not sure that I can get an interview with Michael or not. I don't see him in the Discord. Yeah, I don't see people in the Discord here. And I unfortunately can't turn my chat on here, so. I don't see the winner in Discord, but I do have the third place car here with me. And trying to get a hold of Joe Weaver as well. We see Joe down here.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're going to have to skip Michael because I don't have him in Discord. So, Joe, you're up. Well, I guess he's not in here, is he? Where'd he go?
We're gonna have to skip Michael because I don't have him in Discord. He's coming. I don't know where he went.
He left. I got to grab him again. Here, let me see.
Okay.
Hey, Joe, where'd he go? Why can't I move him? Hey, Joe, this is Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, Matt, gotcha.
Hey, Joe. Boy, that was a heck of an exchange there at the end. I think we saw at least six lane changes or lead changes there.
Yeah, that was fun all night. Mike and me, like I said, that was just some good fun racing and very clean up there. And I think I made my move a couple laps too early, but hey, I had fun.
That was an impressive run. Anybody you'd like to thank, throw shout outs for?
Well, thanks Moonshiners for putting this on. My crew chief spotter, Daryl Flanagan, helped out a lot there. Like I said, just keep up the good job, guys.
Absolutely. Well, we love having you, and great job tonight.
Yep. Well, thank you. We'll see what next week brings.
Yep. Heading to the track next. What track next week? I lost my out here. Sorry about that. Heading to Martinsville next week, so a short track next week. It should be a good time.
Oh boy, yeah, fun for some, not me.
All right, buddy. Well, I'm gonna let you get going down to Victory Lane and celebrate with your crew. Super fantastic run tonight, impressive finish, and great to see it. Awesome racing.
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Thanks, Barry, for putting this on.
Hey, no problem, buddy. Good run tonight.
And then Barry with the third place.
Yeah. Hey. I didn't think we'd end up that high this after the incident at the beginning of the race. So super proud of our team. Daryl was in fourth there. We were trying to save fuel at the beginning. Didn't know if we were going to make it there for a little bit. So we were trying to, let off throttle a little bit, save a little bit of fuel. Kind of turned into a little bit of a fuel mileage race toward the end. So saved just enough to get across the stripe. So had 3 good runs in a row for our team. So I just want to give a big shout out to Daryl, man, running fourth tonight. Impressive run for Daryl. Super thrilled for him. Aaron helped us out, saving a little bit of fuel there, even though he had a crappy race. So he helped us toward the end there, saving a little bit of fuel. I was hoping we'd catch the 2 front guys there, but every time we'd catch a little bit, they'd pull away a little bit. So at the end of it, it's nice to finish in the top 5 and the top 3 anyway. So
yep,
I think Mr. Skinner just joined us, so congrats to Mr. Skinner and Joe there for his second place finish as well.
Absolutely. Congrats to Mr. Skinner. Impressive run, and like I was telling Joe, that was an impressive exchange of places there you guys had towards the end. The last 20 laps are quite impressive. You want to run us through it?
Yeah, it was basically I knew I could pass him, but I didn't want to be leading because I wanted to be running 70% throttle down the straightaway using the draft to save enough fuel and just hoping we'd make it. And luckily I ran out of gas coming around to get the checkered, so that worked. And then once I realized I could make it close, I tried to get in front of them, and then we did the IndyCar leapfrog basically.
Yeah, I could say from my seat it was quite an impressive feat to watch those last few laps there. You guys definitely put on a heck of a show for us. Impressive run all the way through. I mean, you had a heck of a race car right from the very beginning, really.
Yeah, just a big thank you to my crew chief Z. We came in about 40 minutes of practice, and we just took the base set, and we took some swings, and something stuck, and then we just fine tuned it, and luckily it worked.
Yeah, I'd play the lottery on that one because that was a good one there, buddy.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll let you get back to Victory Lane and your crew and get your celebration on. Congrats. A heck of a run for you tonight.
Thank you. Just got to give a shout out to Sim Racing Edge Setup Shop. Like I said, me and Z, we came in with 40 minutes of practice, and we took the base set for Texas, and we turned it into a winner. I don't know how, but we did. And thank you, Joe, for it was amazing racing. And luckily, we both managed to help each other save enough fuel.
Yeah, Mike, that was fun. I had a blast tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome. I know one more person we got to grab before we get out of here is Daryl because he had a heck of a run all the way up in the 4th place there. So make sure we get Daryl up in here. Daryl.
Put him up on the screen there, Matt. Let's see his smiling face.
Let's see his smiling face. We can do that. I forgot all about that.
Here, you can put me up there too if it makes him feel better.
I was just waiting. I couldn't hear any of the interviews. I was trying to figure out where I was supposed to go to listen.
Oh, I switched up by accident this week.
Oh, it's all right. I can watch the broadcast on Facebook, so it's all good. I missed the interview by one spot. I could have pushed Barry, I think, but I was about to finish or screw up what we had going, so I was perfectly happy where I was. That was good. The coolest thing about following Aaron and Barry there at the end was the fact that we could almost match lines, the three of us together. It's like we're all right on it. Now, I would miss a turn in or turn out a little bit, but there were many laps where it was just like a straight little arrow with the three of us. So that was very cool. It made me feel very good.
Yeah, definitely. It was a nice run. It was awesome to see you out there. Actually get a couple laps led, so that was good to see too for you.
Oh yeah, I wasn't nervous at all, man. I don't think I breathed for all those laps.
Well, it's a good thing. I guess you didn't leave too many then.
Oh God, no! When you pulled me in there on that yellow, my legs were shaking so bad I could barely keep any kind of regular speed under yellow, man. It was terrible. I haven't had that kind of rush. I used to race RC cars with my dad when I was a little kid, and I got pretty good at that. And I mean, I bowled and everything. There was rushes to go with that, but as far as racing goes, I haven't had that kind of feeling in a very long time. So I am thrilled to death to be able to race with these guys. Everybody in general, but especially Barry, Matt, Matt obviously, but then Aaron and Jeff and Warren. Warren had some really bad luck with his rig, but he'll be back next week. So it's totally blessed to do that. I'm actually rewinding the video to watch my little jaunt through the grass to see how that looked on the replay. I was going to screenshot it and send it to my sister.
Yeah,
shout out to Warren too. He hopped in there for a little bit, showed his support.
Yep.
So shout out to you, Warren.
Yep.
I'm
awesome, guys. Barry, thanks, man. We'll see you later.
Not a problem.
Have a good night, Barry. Thank you.
Matt, keep doing what you're doing, man. You guys are doing great.
Hey, thanks, buddy. We're trying.
Total thrill. Yeah, I am not that. I don't want to say optimistic. Martinsville is not something I'm very good at most of the time, so that will be a severe challenge.
Well, you know what they say: practice. But let me get this.
Well, that's what you're doing, man. Yes.
Let me get this wrapped up here, buddy.
Yep. Yeah. Get going and have a good night, man. And I'll see you around the corner, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'll meet you over in Victory Lane here in just a few.
All right, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir. That's going to do it for us here at Throttle Up TV tonight. We much appreciate all the views, all the comments, chats, follows. We appreciate everything you guys are doing. You keep doing you, and we'll